everybody, it's me, Kristen here, and I'm wishing you all a happy Wednesday. It is the last Wednesday of September, and that makes me very, very, very excited. It is also the last Wednesday of summer. I know that bums a lot of people out. I am not a fan of summer, although I'll admit this was a pretty decent summer weather-wise. It wasn't too hot, and when it got hot, it didn't stay hot for long, but because summer is over, it is time for me to do my seasonal favorites. This is a compilation, a compiled mess of different things that I have enjoyed very deeply for the season of summer. First and foremost, like I say often, my favorite thing of all time, always, will be you guys, my subscribers, my close friends. I now have 1,263 subscribers. That is awesome. I love having such a close-knit group of friends. I love you guys, and thank you so very much for watching my videos, for hanging out with me, for leaving comments and likes and video suggestions and doing the silly things that I ask you to do. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. And if there's any way to make this better or to cater to you guys a little bit more, always, always feel free to just let me know. I will bend in any direction for you. On to some other things. I'm going to sound like a bit of a narcissist and like I'm full of myself with this next favorite, but the next favorite is my hair. This has been an ongoing project and something I've wanted to do for a very long time. I used to have this front part of my hair a striking red color. I've had it black now for 7 months, since January when I was looking for a new job. I had to dye it one solid color. I was super bummed about that. But then my boss told me he's okay with some colors, and I was trying to figure out like what I wanted to do, and I was red for almost 5 years, and I said I wanted to do something a little bit different, so I dyed the bottom layer of my hair blonde, and at some point I'm going to be doing a color, but you'll have to follow me on Instagram if you want to see my progress. I started the blonde, I did it all by myself. If you're a hairdresser, you will probably think this is the dumbest thing to do. I am aware, I am not a hairdresser, I just kind of wing it. All the time with anything, I just wing it and see if it works or if it doesn't. But what I decided to do, I did 6 different bleaching treatments. I did 2 platinum blonde hair dyeing treatment, so it wasn't a specific bleach, it was just like a box of L'Oreal that is just blonde, the lightest shade of blonde possible, so it's not a bleach, it's like a blonde. Hairdressers might say it's the same thing, I don't know, like I said, I just wing it. And then I did a toner treatment to try to get as much of the yellow out as possible. If you notice, there are spots that are like light blonde and then it's like a yellowy. I really don't mind. I really, really like the color. I mean, you could say whatever you want, but I really like the mix of black and blonde here. Because I was coloring my hair for so long, I did have to stop my no-poo hair cleansing method, and I had to go back to shampoo. So as of this very moment, I'm redoing the transition period, which sucks. But if you want to know what the no-poo method is or what the transition period is, I will leave a card in this video, and you can click it and you can see what it is I'm talking about. I'm just advertising myself all damn day. Let's get into some tactile items. The first thing sticking out of my bag is my new prized possession. I bought this when I went to the Renaissance Fair. This is my dagger. It is friggin' awesome. I paid $120 for it. I love this dagger so much. I do have a weapon wall. I'm working on collecting more, and it is just really, it just brushed against my ring, so you heard the like swing. The next item was a serious, I'm sure you can see it by me just popping it in frame all the time, serious aid when it came to the coloring of my hair. This is the Garnier Fructis. There's quite a description here. It is a strengthening hair mask. I put this in my hair twice a week and slept with it in, with my hair wrapped in a plastic bag to really keep the moisture in, keep the conditioner in, and I would wash it in the morning before I go to work. This really, really helped get a lot of strength back into my hair because my hair was insanely brittle. I'm sure you can imagine after 6 bleaching treatments. insanely brittle. Next in the bag is a repeat. I have fallen in love again with Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards for the Nintendo 64. It's one of those things that I think will be my favorite for the rest of my life. I love the soundtrack to this. I listen to it when I'm at work, when I'm hanging out in my room, when I'm driving. I'm always listening to the Kirby 64 soundtrack. It is a very short, very simple game for the N64. You can also find it on like the Virtual Console on the Wii or Wii U. You can probably also find it online if you have an emulator, which is something I really should do. It is an awesome friggin' game. And I love it. The next things on my seasonal favorites list are 3 songs that are really friggin' awesome. The first 2 are by Lights. They are Savage and New Fears. I am so excited. Lights is releasing her newest album, Skin and Earth, this Friday, 2 days from now. I am beyond friggin' excited. Like, I cannot contain the excitement. The last song is by Hollywood Undead. It is Whatever It Takes. My sister and I are specifically driving 9 hours north to go see them in Rochester, New York. So I'm very excited for that. It's also for her birthday, and I love road trips, so I agreed to go. So those are the 3 songs that I'm in love with right now. More tactile stuff. Something else that I have loved, and I actually discovered, I'm still throwing it around. Something I have discovered quite recently. This is the Biore charcoal pore minimizer scrub thing. The only downside is every time you pump it, this little thing just goes higher and higher, and I didn't use that much, and there's quite a bit missing. So that's the only downside, is this stuff is not cheap, but it goes pretty quick. That's my only beef about this. It works really well. It is a little harsh on the skin, so if you have sensitive skin like I do, this is something you want to use sparingly. But it is nice, and it works, and my skin hates me lately, so I will do any damn thing I can. Next thing in here is a body spray. It is very old, but I love it. I did just do that. This is the Black Raspberry Vanilla Fragrance Mist from Bath & Body Works. Funny story, when I started my job, we used this perfume, not this exact bottle, but this perfume spray as a bathroom spray, and I thought it smelled so good that I searched the internet and I found this, and it is absolutely amazing. I'm trying not to use it too much, but I'm addicted to it. Something else that I have loved in the summer months is a restaurant. It is Chick-fil-A. I have had Chick-fil-A before. I have loved Chick-fil-A, but the summer specifically, my sister and I get Chick-fil-A quite often. It is delicious. I know there has been beef with Chick-fil-A in the past. I'm not talking about that. I'm not thinking about that. That is like out of frame and over here. I'm just saying their food is really friggin' good, and it's at a decent price because you get what you pay for, and I love their cookies and milkshakes, and I will consume them until the day I die. The next favorite is something I actually just got 4 days ago. This is an earring with a hair on it. That is, that's sanitary. A guitar pick earring. It has the little G clef in the front, and on the back is some guitar string wire with some beads on it. It's super pretty. I got this at a craft fair, and if you're interested in like kind of rock and roll jewelry with guitar picks and guitar influenced, I will put a link to the woman's Etsy shop in this video. Second to last thing in here is kind of an impulse buy, but I don't regret it whatsoever. It's the Urban Decay Moon Dust palette. I saw it in Macy's, and I absolutely had to have it. I don't know anything about makeup. I just kind of smoosh it on my face, and if it looks good, it looks good. I don't follow tutorials. I have tried. I have sucked. It is no secret I can't do makeup, but I saw all these absolutely, I'm trying not to blind you with my lights here, absolutely gorgeous shimmery shades, and I had to have this palette, and it's just, it's amazing. My only issue is they're sparkles. They are sparkles. They go everywhere. And I'm not saying like on the floor, I mean all down your face. Like, so if you want to use this palette, a primer is highly recommended, and also like find some way to sweep the sparkles off your cheeks because they will be there. Last thing is my dragon necklace. I love this necklace. If you saw my jewelry collection, you would have seen this necklace. It is awesome. I have said necklace so many times. It is a dragon, it's holding a gem, and the gem matches the color of the ring my boyfriend had given me for my birthday. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get out of here. excited September is coming to an end simply because October is the next month, and October is one of my absolute favorite months because everything is spooky and Halloween-esque and autumny, and I'm just adding Y and ESQUEs at the end of words, and I'm making my own friggin' words, like why the hell not? But anyway, as I say at the end of every video, if you like this video or any of my other over 100 videos, you can give them a thumbs up, let me know you like them, and I know to make more of them. You can also leave me comments, leave me video suggestions, tell me how you're doing, tell me how your day's going. Are you excited for October, for autumn? Have you had a pumpkin spice latte? I actually like them and I don't drink coffee. It is weird. If you're not one of my close friends or subscribers, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/naturallyvenomous. You can also follow me on Instagram at NaturallyVenomous if you want to see my hair changing. You can find it on Instagram. You could also leave me some mystery anonymous questions on Sarahah. I am naturallyvenomous.sarahah.com, and this is Kristen, and I am signing off. I don't know why, just look at how emo I look right now. I look like freaking every emo boy who's ever existed. I don't know, for some reason Higher by Creed just popped in my head. Can you take me higher? I don't know, for some reason that just popped in my head. Alright, I'm getting out of here. I was very hot and my butt is sticking to the chair, sticking to the chair, sticking to the chair. My butt is sticking to the chair, sticking to the chair, sticking to the chair. And I'm making up random